Hi, welcome to Carrie Creates Cards. I hope you enjoy today's card. If you do, please like and subscribe. This card will be a baby card, and it's for a baby girl, and her name is Pixie. So I got these two. They're both baby papers, some lovely ones in there. This one is Violet Studio, the Essentials collection. This one says New Baby Born. Now they're 6x6 sheets, and they're both one-sided. But I've noticed that my 6x6 card base is slightly smaller. So I'm not sure if I'll go with that, or I might go with the 8x8 card base and just maybe cut it down a little bit, because I would like the base to be slightly bigger than the paper. So I just came in with my paper trimmer there, and I'm going to trim that down. Now I'm using this upside down because these are the inches and they're the centimetres. And what if I go maybe 7.5 by 7.5? I might actually go 7 by 7 and just have that, maybe that inch around. Maybe it wasn't a good idea cutting it through together. I can give that a run over with the scissors anyway. I'm going to do the same now again with this. Just bring it to the 7 inches. Yeah, it's not really cooperating very well. So I'll just come along with my scissors here. I'm going to trim that piece. And I'm just going to run along that with the scissors as well to trim the edge. It doesn't really matter actually, if anything, because it's going to be a shabby chic card. It'll nearly add to the finished product anyway. So sorry, so I'm going to choose some, I think, out of this one. It's by Craftandyou, New Baby Born they're called. And I think there's some beautiful ones in there. Yeah, that's very pretty. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think maybe that one and this one. I may even use a third one. Let's see, we'll go down on the back anyway with that. And yeah, I prefer the size of that card base. And I'll be kind of trimming this one down a bit anyway, which will be a shame in a way. Maybe we'll use it. So I'm just coming in with my little distress tool by Tim Holtz. I'm just going to run it around the edges of that cardstock to distress it. And then this one, I'm going to actually tear it in half. More that way. And I'm going to take a piece off of the centre of both, because I think the nicest part of this one is around the edge. And it'd be a shame to waste it, so yeah, I'm just going to tear a piece out of the centre like that. Maybe a bit more over here. It'll all make sense in the end. I know it probably looks a bit daft at the moment. But I'm just going to distress the edge of this also. And when I distress it, I really like to distress it. As you can see there. I just love the look of that. May not be everyone's cup of tea, but personally, I just really enjoy that look. And I love doing the Shabby Chic cards. They really are my favourite, and I get great enjoyment making them. So it's nice to have the opportunity to do something that you enjoy. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my distress ink, and this is Vintage Photo. And Vintage Photo was the very first distress ink that I bought all them years back, and I bought it for this very reason, so that I could distress the edges of my Shabby Chic cards. So I'm just going to go ahead now and I'm going to distress the edges. Going to pop the lid back on there. And yeah, that'll be fine. So I'm just making sure, and I can actually come in there and just roughen up the edges also of the card base. I'll just do the front part of it. I figure why not? It probably would look a bit daft on a very clean cut card base anyway, wouldn't it? Especially when the card base is bigger than the papers. So there we go. I think I'll come in again with my brush. I'm not going to put any more ink on there, but I'm just lightly going to touch the edges of that. And I'm going to come in here just on those corners. There we go. And that's it. Yep, just clean that up there a bit. I might actually come in a bit more just with that, because I think that that colour will look nicer than the plain white behind. So I didn't put any more ink on it. And just around the edge is all I need to go. And again, mostly the corners. Yeah, I like the look of that. So I'm just going to pop some double-sided foam tape onto the back of that sheet. And I won't go right out to the edge. Kind of leave a bit of room around it. Now I'm coming in with those 2 pieces, and again I'm going to stick some double-sided foam tape onto the back. Put a little bit there for support. Going to remove that backing. It's amazing how the years fly, isn't it? I can't believe I'm going to be 57 years old in a couple of days. In my head, I still feel like I'm in my 20s. And I don't know, as every year goes by, and my mother used to say it, and she's right. Well, the Lord have mercy on her. My mum is dead. 22 years. Well, it'll be 22 years next February. But she always used to say, the older you get, the faster your life goes. And yeah, now I can see why she would say that. Now I'm coming in and I'm bending those edges because it's a little bit too long. I'll do the same with that one and just kind of mess it up a bit like that. There we go. And the same down on this end. I'm just going to kind of fold that over, and I leave the little baby there because she's very pretty. And I said I was making a baby card. It's actually a christening card. Yeah, I'm liking that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've printed off these. This is for another card. Just Pixie on your christening day. And I'm going to cut that out with one of my dies. So I'll just run that through my Gemini. So I'm just going to pop that out there. And just come in and poke those little ones that didn't pop out easily. Now I've also gone ahead there and I've plugged in my glue gun. So I'm going to come in, put a bit of double-sided foam tape on the back of that. It's quite sticky. And I'm going to pop that down just round about there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose some pretty flowers. I have a few there that I like the colours of. I'm just cutting the backs off them. I think they'd be nice if they were arranged just around the wording. There's a few more small ones there. And yeah, a couple of these little roses maybe. Anyway, we'll see. So I like to kind of just put them down, get a look. Just see where I might want to pop them. yeah, kind of more or less know that that'll be right. Oh, there we go. Maybe it was a bit bent in there. So I'm just going to pop that down. To pop that one off. And I think I'm going to just pop that one in there. Yep, that one would be nice up there. I can pick off the bits of the stringy bits afterwards. So let me see. It's like another little one. No. You just have to play around with it until you get it the way that you want it. And I'm not entirely happy with you there either, if I'm honest. So let's just remove you and, yeah, pop a smaller one in there. It doesn't matter because I'm covering up that bit anyway there. Yeah, and now just a couple of smaller little ones. And I have these little stickers. They're more for a boy. That I might just come in and put a couple of little bits here and there. Now I'm liking this little moon. Let's see. Maybe down here. let's see, this little one might be nice. Just pop that there at the side. Just fills it in a little bit. And that little heart, I think I'm going to pop that just there. Now, no, it's not a very religious looking christening day card, but I think it's quite pretty. And I'm sure all the other cards they get will be religious. So it might be nice just to have something different. I'm just going to come around the edges and do a little bit more distressing. Just give it that nice distressed look. Like I say, I guess it's not everyone's cup of tea, but personally I love it. I just came across this little bit of ribbon that I'm going to make a little bow out of. Going to put them there, and I'm going to pop that in there in the bottom. A little bit of glue. Yeah, that's pretty. Just seeing if it needs anything else, and I'm quite happy, I think, with that. So I did consider coming in and putting the little gold cross on for the christening, but I don't really like the look of it. But I've gone ahead and I put the sentiment on inside. So I'm quite pleased with that. So that's today's card. And I'm quite happy with it. I think it turned out very nice. So hopefully they're going to like it when they receive it. I hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you have, please like, and I would really love if you would subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.